Hey y'all, Bossman here, and I wanted to do another quick video because as we all know, tomorrow is the 10th anniversary of 9/11, and I just wanted to come on here and quickly reflect on my feelings now, 10 years later, after the attacks, and remember where I was and what I was doing and what my thoughts were at the time. So, where I was on the morning of September 11th was in my sophomore English class. Actually, I was there earlier, waiting for the class to begin, as I would leave other classes earlier to get to the next period's class. And I remember sitting in the room and people saying, "Oh my God, something happened," and our teacher brought the brought a TV into the room, plugged it in, turned it on, and I remember seeing the building smoking and hearing the newscasters, and then I remember watching the second plane actually hit the building, and the first thing I thought of was say a prayer for everybody, not just in the towers, not just whoever else was affected, families, friends, but for my own family and friends. Because none of us knew at in this country what was happening or what would happen next. The second thing I remember doing was immediately thinking, oh my God, this is going to start a war. And this is the first war that I can actually recall when it started, why it started. And I don't know where this is going to go, but this is history. And whoever attacked us will one day pay for what's done. Now, after being in school that day and basically not actually doing any school work the rest of that day and just talking in each class and watching news coverage and knowing what happened and then coming home and hugging my mother and my sisters and just being so thankful that I was alive, but so sorrowful for all the families and all the people who lost loved ones and for all the people who died in the towers and in the Pentagon and in the field in Pennsylvania. Admittedly, I was so overwhelmed with emotion and feeling of with with things that I have in my life that I cannot and will not explain in this video, that I didn't sleep the night of the 11th into the 12th, I couldn't even go to school the next day because I was just so in shock of what happened and so unsure of what to do with all that emotion that I knew I couldn't focus on. And now, looking back, we've been in 2 wars, of which I think we both need to get out of in one way or another, both in Afghanistan and Iraq, because the Afghanistan reason to going in, both to get rid of the Taliban and to get Osama bin Laden, the supposed mastermind of the attack, is done now with the breakup of the forces in the region and the killing of Osama bin Laden this past May. I think we need to slowly get out of there with all the troops we have. We need to develop and implement an exit strategy for Iraq that's serious, and we need to get out of there because aside from the humanitarian point of view, we should have never been in Iraq in the first place. Iraq had nothing to do with this attack, and I'd like to take tomorrow and live my life and remember all the folks in the towers and in the Pentagon and the folks that took that plane down that was headed for Washington and remember them for everything that they did for us on that day and what their purposes were. And I'd also like to remember every serviceman and woman who's given their lives to keep our country and our way of life active and free. Because even though I do not agree with the political happenings within this country, I don't agree with how we as a people are not listened to or taken care of by the people that should be listening to us and taking heed of what we say and helping us out. I'm proud to be an American citizen. I'm proud to have been born in this country. And I'm proud to have been from or born in the United States. So those are my recollections 10 years later from September 11th. And I hope that all of the families and loved ones get some kind of closure, some kind of ending to some of their pain tomorrow. And I hope a lot of people in this country, in their own way, do as I am doing and remember those, whether it's posting videos or doing something nice or helping with a charity, whatever. And please, not just tomorrow, but any day from now until the end of your life, whenever that may be. If you see a serviceman or woman, shake their hand and thank them for their service, wherever it may have been, however they may have served, because they are putting their lives on the line every day for our freedom that we enjoy. So, like I said, those are my recollections, those are my thoughts. Comment, post, videos, responses, whatever you'd like to do. And just remember it. Thank you, and I'll catch you all next time.